So
why are you such a self-hating person? I watch all your podcasts. You're a very, very hateful person. Nothing that you say is actually positive about anyone. You're very negative. I feel bad for you, brother.
okay, may I
And
respond?
Am Yisrael Chai v'Kayam. Israel number one. Am Yisrael Chai. Palestine doesn't exist. Israel is us.
All right.
Am Yisrael Chai v'Kayam.
All right.
Jews will always exist. So continue living.
All right. Can I respond?
Stay
to that?
here.
Can I respond?
Stay
To that?
here, and we didn't do anything bad. The terrorists that fucked us up on October 7. What do you have to say about that? About
Okay.
October 7.
All right. So
Say something.
hold on, bro.
I wanna
Relax,
hear.
Relax. Just relax, okay?
Yeah.
I'm gonna address each of your points.
Go for it.
So first, you gave me a middle finger on the side, and you said that I say a lot of hateful things.
You
That's
say
fine.
some hateful things about women and about Jews.
That's
you
fine.
sound like an anti-Semite.
Okay, fair enough. Now here's the thing.
You low-key sound like a
Hold on.
anti-Semite.
Can I
And I
respond?
heard your podcast.
Can I respond?
So respond.
Yeah,
Go for
can I-
it.
Can I respond just without interruption?
I'm listening.
Okay. So the whole, name calling of being an anti-Semite, that's fine. But until you can call me a liar, I won't be offended. Number two, how can I be an anti-Semite when I'm actually an Arab? I am a Semite for real.
That's why.
And number
You're an
three-
anti-Semite.
Hold on.
Have you been to Israel?
I'm an Arab. And then
Have you
number
been
three-
to Israel?
No, I have not.
So
I don't
why are
need
you
to-
talking? You don't have no
That's
idea what's
irrelevant.
happening in
That's
the region,
irrelevant.
bro.
That's irrelevant. So let me.
You don't know what you're talking about, bro.
Bro. So, okay. So let me respond to your thing. So my position is this. I said that the IDF is a terrorist organization.
By who? It's an organized by who? Who is it organized by?
There's
Why
other
is
government-
why is America the best ally? Why is Israel the best ally of America, the United States, which you're
All right.
sitting in United States,
Yes.
enjoying the privilege of America?
Yes.
Do you believe that you're an American?
Yes, I've served this country.
okay.
So, and that is why. Hold on.
So
That
are
is
you
why-
agreeing with that?
No. Here's the thing.
Okay.
I've served this country, and since I've served this country, I don't like that a foreign country dictates our foreign policy, drops bombs on kids with our tax dollars, and kills innocent people every single day and is starving them. That's my problem. Now, with that said, now let's go back to the IDF. I was explaining this earlier, and I don't know if you were listening, but the IDF was 3 organizations that were terrorist organizations.
It's an
prior.
army. It's not an organization. You're
Hold
very,
on.
very well.
Dude,
you don't
dude,
know what you're
bro,
talking about, bro.
Bro,
You should
bro,
learn about
you gotta,
that.
You got to stop interrupting, man. I let you speak openly. You got to let me speak. So again,
Telo,
bro, you got to back up. You got to back up. We gave you the opportunity to speak. You're a little drunk. Just be on the side, please. So anyway, so again, yes, I am sober. So going back to what I was saying, I was explaining that the IDF used to be the Irgun, Haganah, and Stern Gang. Okay, these 3 organizations are paramilitary Zionist organizations that literally were killing Palestinians to create Israel in 1948. Then they rebranded. Then they rebranded and became the IDF. If you look at the definition of terrorism, conducting violence and killing people for the furtherance of political
Okay,
ideology.
do you think America killed innocent people? Let me ask you that. Wait, answer.
Hold on, okay? Again, I'm not disputing the fact that Hamas is a terrorist organization. This is what I was saying. But I'm saying if we're going to go ahead and label Hamas a terrorist organization, fair. But so is the IDF.
By Arabs that just want to kill every Jew in America. All the hate that we've been going through in the U.S., in Israel, all over Europe, all the terrorist attacks. What are you going to say about that? I want to know. What about that, honestly?
Well, if you didn't bomb and kill and destabilize all of your neighbors and start wars,
We never
maybe.
did that.
Oh, really?
Yes. If you look at the history, what did America do when they came here and occupied? What did they do? Tell me. I want to know.
Well, here's the difference.
What's the difference?
Yeah, so we give the Native Americans land. We recognize their sovereignty. We let them govern themselves.
they didn't kill
so
the
we are
Native
not like you
Americans?
guys. Well, hold on. Again.
But you're still living here.
Yeah.
You're not calling
Again,
America as a
again,
terrorist.
Again, like I said before, unlike Israel, which you guys don't recognize a large majority of the Palestinians as citizens and don't recognize their right to return, you don't let them vote or whatever.
We definitely do.
Yet
You know how many Arabs live in Israel?
2 million.
How many Arabs
2
live in
million.
Israel?
2 million.
Do you know that they
2
work
million.
for us?
Yeah, okay.
Do you know
You gotta
that?
back up.
Do you know they work
You gotta back up.
for Israel?
Again.
Do you know that when they're getting bombed by Iran and by Tehran and all these countries that are bombing Israel. Do you know who's getting hit? Arabs as well.
Oh yeah, sure.
Poor,
I know that.
innocent
I know that.
Palestinians.
And see, here's the thing.
And
Because you tried to say, oh, you just hate Jews. Well, I understand that there's a lot of.
I heard your podcast. You did say some hateful things about Jewish people. I heard it.
Yeah, sure. Now, the thing I'm trying to say here, right? You can say what you want to say.
What?
What I'm telling you is, okay,
You are.
is that Israel has either started, lobbied.
No, we're a
or
peaceful country,
pushed.
bro. I grew
Really?
up there, and I'm so proud to be Jewish.
You're committing a genocide right now.
We're not.
You're
We're
committing a
not.
genocide
We're
right now.
protecting our country. What would you do if
You're
you were
committing-
getting
you're committing
hit
a
by all the
genocide right
countries
now.
around us? And we're the only country in the whole Middle East, the only country in the whole Middle East that actually allows you to be gay, whatever you want to be. The only free.
That's an L.
What?
That's an L. But anyway,
You know-
that's
This
not
is the
really.
only
That's not
country-
really. That's
We're out of
bro.
time,
Back
we're out
up,
of
man.
time.
Back
We're out of
up.
time.
You got to back
We're
up.
out of time. We're out of time.
Some of
We're
you
out
guys
time.
got to back up, bro.
We're out of time.
All right. Can't just like come up on the mic and everything.
Bro, I'm doing my job. Doing my job.
You gotta back up, dude.
Doing my job.
All right. So again,
You gotta back up.
you guys got to respect the platform, right? So he's the one talking. You two, you guys got to go back in the crowd. I gave you an opportunity to talk. You didn't talk. Now he has it. You got to wait your turn, bro. Okay. So anyway, where was I? Oh, yes. So the reality is the entire Middle East, right, has pretty much been destabilized or destroyed because of Israel's foreign policy, because you guys control our politicians. Okay? So and you guys
I
named
love your
7
point of view,
countries.
but you have no idea what you're talking about. And let me explain why. Because first of all, you've never been to Israel.
You don't
It's the
need to
only
go.
country
You don't need
in
to
the
go to
whole
a
Middle
country to
East
know.
where you could actually be in a free country.
You're not a free country.
We are.
You're an apartheid ethno-state.
Okay.
You're an apartheid ethno-state.
Have you been to Gaza?
That's
Have you
irrelevant.
been to Gaza?
That's irrelevant.
It's very relevant.
That's irrelevant.
Answer the question. Have you been to Israel? No. Have you actually been to a terrorist attack? Have you been attacked by terrorists?
Yeah.
Do you know what it is to live around neighbors that just constantly hate you for being Jewish? Do you know what it's like?
They don't hate you because you're Jewish.
They do.
They hate you because you illegally occupy them.
We never
And
occupied
that's
them.
the reason why they hate you. And that's
It's the only Jewish country in the whole Middle East, the whole world.
And and they're clapping that they occupy. See, this is the difference.
When was it occupied?
you guys?
When?
You guys?
When was it occupied?
Occupy them.
When?
Now let's talk about Gaza, since you want to bring up Gaza. Israelis love to say we pulled out in 2005, 2006. We let them have their own elections and we left.
Do you
But
know
what
when
you
it was
don't say-
occupied?
But what you don't say is that
Okay.
you guys control their airspace. You control the food coming in. You control the power, the water. According to international law, you guys are occupying them, despite the fact that you guys lie and say, no, they self-govern. No, they don't. You
First
guys
of all,
occupy them in Gaza and in the West
They're
Bank.
occupied by
And-
Hamas, brother. You
Oh,
have
now
no
it's-
idea what you're
okay.
saying.
It's
They're
occupied by
occupied by Hamas.
Okay. So,
Yes.
so anyway, which is ridiculous. The point is that you guys occupy them. Because if you weren't occupying them, how are all these kids starving?
First of all, they're starving themselves. Their own people are starving them. They're taking their own food that we actually give them. We supply them with food, electric. What are you talking about, bro?
Okay. So I'm actually glad that we're on this topic. So they actually did an analysis on this. You know what percentage of food is actually being stolen by bandits and Hamas fighters?
A lot. A big
1%.
percent.
1%.
You don't know that for a fact. Where are you getting your facts from?
I am getting my facts from all the humanitarian organizations.
All the media that are lying to you.
etc.
Go
Everybody
to
knows.
Israel
Everybody,
and talk.
That's
You don't know what you're saying,
You don't
bro.
have to go to Israel to see what's going on, okay?
You have
guys
to. You're
are
just
starving.
seeing what you want to see, bro.
You guys are starving and killing children every day. And here's how I know. The President of the United States even admitted it 2 days ago. And we give you guys the aid. But meanwhile, Netanyahu's lying.
Let me ask you one
Netanyahu
question.
is
Let me ask
lying.
you one
Hold
question.
on, hold
You're
on, bro.
talking,
Hold
but
on,
let me
hold
talk.
on.
Let me
This
ask
is-
you one
this is-
question.
I'm going to finish my
How
point.
many Arabs are dying every day?
Points.
Do you know
I'm
that?
going to finish my
you know
point.
that?
I'm going to finish my point, okay? You guys are starving the kids and you killing the kids. All the food that comes in is dictated by Israel. You guys have killed aid workers, reporters, paramedics. You guys have killed them all. KitchenAid workers, you guys have killed them. This is why, and you don't let the UN trucks in. Now, let's talk about Syria. I've been extremely critical of the Gulf states for not doing more for the Arab countries.
We
I've been
believe in
extremely-
peace.
Bro, get up. Bro, you got to chill out, man.
Am Israel
Anyway.
Chai v'Kayam. We're
That's
going to
fine.
stay here and we're going to stay here.
That's fine.
This is our country and
yeah.
Israel is our country. We actually belong here. And if you have a problem with that, then I don't know what to
So
tell you,
here's
bro.
the thing. You know what's interesting? Here's the difference.
Palestine doesn't exist. It
Hold on.
never did.
Actually, it's in the Balfour.
Palestina. It would never. Palestine never existed.
Okay. Okay, here's the thing. Actually, that's wrong. It was mentioned in the Balfour Declaration in 1917. It does exist. And
Okay, who's the president of Palestine? Who's the prime minister of Palestine?
number one, it's Abbas. That's why they're going to recognize him, and you guys are losing your mind. And then number two.
Listen,
Number two. First, you said it doesn't exist.
You see, the fact that they're stepping on the Israel flag here, it just shows you what we're dealing with. Okay.
Now,
The flags are very small, too.
here's the thing. Here's the thing. Let me tell you this. So let me give you my position on this. Despite what people might say, right? Despite what people say, I actually think that we need to broker some type of peace. I don't want Israelis to die. I really don't, actually. I condemn
I don't
people.
believe you. I don't
100%. I've been talking on my show.
I don't know why you're wasting your
Here's-
time here trying to
You're not even trying
prove
to listen.
a point
You're not even listening.
when you don't actually know
See,
what you're
not
talking
even,
about.
You're not even listening.
I'm listening.
See, I'm exercising a little bit of compassion that you guys don't exercise for the Palestinians. When those hostages were kidnapped, okay?
Okay.
And I saw people ripping posters off. I said, don't fucking do that. Because there's children and there's innocent people that got kidnapped that have nothing to do with anything. And here's the thing. This is my problem with the Israeli government and a lot of Israelis. Not all, but a lot of them. I'm able to exercise compassion for you guys, but you guys don't exercise compassion for the Palestinians. You guys think Israeli life is worth more than Palestinian life. You guys think that these people are cattle. You guys systematically bomb and kill them. I exercise compassion towards Israelis all the time. People never clip it though, but I actually don't want you guys to die or lose your state. I am for either a two-state solution or a one-state solution where all parties are able to have some level of sovereignty and live in liberty.
You're
But the
talking
problem
a
is
lot,
that-
but you're not letting me say one
But
word.
the problem is that Netanyahu, your prime minister, doesn't want that. He's done everything in his power to sabotage the Oslo Accords, destroy every peace agreement, and he's been actively doing this for decades, to include propping
So
up Hamas and giving them money so that he can have controlled
Wait,
opposition
let me
to
ask
stay
you
in
one
power.
question, because you're talking a lot. Do you
It's my
actually
podcast.
want a Sharia law here in America? Do you want that? Because that's what's happening in New York, and that's what's happening in Gaza. And if you're gay in Gaza, you're getting thrown off a building. If you're a woman that doesn't cover the hair, you're getting killed. So if you want that as a country for them, if you actually want them to feel like they're in a free country, it will never happen in Gaza.
Well, here's
okay?
the thing. Here's the thing. I think that we shouldn't be intervening in other people's political affairs and let them dictate their government the way that they want. We don't have to come in and be the world's police and intervene in every single conflict and destabilize countries because we want democracy. We tried it with Iraq and it failed.
Wait, let me ask
So
you a
my
question.
thing
Why are
is,
you not
I
standing
don't
up
think
for what's
we-
happening in Ukraine and Syria and China, where thousands of Arabs are dying every day? Why, when it's up to Israel, you're so against it? It sounds like anti-Semite to me.
So clearly you weren't listening earlier. I said that I've been condemning the Gulf states for months about their lack of support to the Arab nations. I've been very critical of Qatar, of Saudi Arabia, United Arab Emirates, etc. Now, you said you watch my content, but it doesn't seem like you do because everything that you're saying is actually not true with whether it's, oh, you hate Israelis, you want them to die. No, I actually don't think it's a good idea to stop on a flag. I think we need to find a way to bring both people together. Now,
What are you doing here
but
besides hate?
you
'Cause
guys,
it sounds like hate.
I've not expressed any hate. The difference is that you guys are committing a genocide right now. That's a problem. So we need to
You
find
said
a way.
you. What do you mean by that? I thought you said it was. I thought you said it was an organization.
The Israeli government is conducting a genocide with the IDF, who is a terrorist organization according to the definition, and they were restructured
Okay.
after.
What would
being
you do if you were the only democracy in the whole Middle East?
Sure.
What would you do?
Let me go through the
Would you
scenario.
protect yourself?
Okay.
Would you protect yourself?
Let's go back to October 7th. Because people love to ask me this.
What happened on October 7th? Do you know?
Yes, 1,200 Israelis were killed.
By who?
Well, the IDF and Hamas.
What?
The IDF and Hamas.
You know it was individual families that live in Gaza that actually took hostages. Did you know that? Till this day, there is hostages in Gaza.
Yep, I know.
And do you feel bad about that?
Of course. I don't think any innocent civilian should be suffering.
Okay.
I don't think that any innocent civilian, whether they're Israeli, they're Palestinian, they're Muslim, they're
so
Jewish.
what? So Israeli civilians should just sit and let that happen?
Well, here's the thing. If you would let me explain, right? So we had to, because you asked me October 7th, how should they responded, right? Now, here's the thing. I'm not just one of these people that are going to criticize Israel and not give a solution. What they should have done was utilize their fantastic intelligence agencies where they can do pinpoint airstrikes and assassinate people and go ahead and remove the leadership of Hamas and do it like they did with Hezbollah.
And what would you do with the hostages?
Hold on. Also, send in a special unit, find the hostages, and find a way. But the thing is this, bombing a densely populated area for almost 2 years.
Every country bombed.
Killing 60,000 confirmed, while we have hundreds of thousands missing. 70% are women and children. That's unacceptable. Okay?
First of all, you're unaware of what's happening, really. Okay? I don't think you know what's going on in Israel because we're protecting ourselves, okay? It's the only country, like I said, I'm going to repeat myself.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Do you know about the Israeli IDF?
Okay. Yes.
I'm asking you.
Yes, I'm asking you. Yes, of course.
Okay, it's just like any government. They need to have an army that's protecting their people, right?
For sure.
You agree with that?
For sure.
Okay, so why, if someone is going and raping people and kidnapping, we're just going to sit there and let that happen?
Again, I just said a second ago.
I'm not condemning genocide, okay?
You're not condemning it?
No.
Okay.
First of all, you don't know what's happening right now in Syria. You don't seem like you're mad about that or about what's happening in Russia or Ukraine. You're mad about Palestine. Why are you so pinpoint on that?
You just said you don't condemn genocide.
I do.
Oh, you do now?
No, I do not. I do not condemn genocide.
Okay, so...
But what's happening in Israel is not genocide.
So the systematic murder of innocent people and the ethnic cleansing, you don't condemn that. You don't condemn genocide. Wow. I think that speaks volumes in itself. I think that speaks volumes in itself. He does not condemn genocide. He wants people to die, and he doesn't care, and that's
this
fine.
platform is actually anti-Semite, so I'm over it.
Bro,
So
you're anti-human.
Go ahead, continue
You're anti-human.
fighting.
You are anti-human.
Okay.
You literally are saying, I don't condemn genocide. You are okay with innocent people dying. That's incredible. And look, freedom of speech is freedom of speech. But I'll fight for your ability to say what you want to say. But the fact that you don't condemn a genocide is ridiculous, man. Innocent kids are dying every single day, and you think that's okay? That speaks volumes as to the Israeli mindset. Wow.